Tino here to the Remnant from the Ashes Subject 2923 announcements, because we recently got the new trailer, the showcase trailer which showed the world itself, the second world from the new DLC World Prime, which kind of interests me slightly more than the Ryzen world we got showcased a couple of weeks ago in the live stream, and furthermore in the trailer even longer time ago. Despite me loving the snowy winter settings or winter snowy worlds in games, I somehow fancy World Prime a little bit more, at least what I've seen so far in the roundabout 1.5 minute trailer that got released yesterday. Let me think, if you see this video 2 days ago, so before last day, yeah, whatever. Like I predicted it right, $10 or at least $9.99 on Steam, and they also want to release a complete edition, so you'll get all 2 DLCs and the Remnant from the Ashes with maybe a slight graphical and visual revamp or overhaul as an anniversary edition, because the 20th of August will be the first year. I really enjoyed this game so far, and I'm convinced that this DLC will be a little bit longer or playable for a longer extent compared to Swarms of Courses, the first DLC. It will also everything launch at the same time on all consoles. So if you haven't picked up the game itself or want both DLCs and the game, you can even save a few bucks, because you can get everything for $49.99, so the base game and both DLCs. I'll also link the trailer down in the description. Despite having the new enemy types shown, like the rats with the guns, we're also seeing that the root is wandering around and been bothering the areas. And the main focus of the story, which was something that I slightly missed in the base game, are the tragic events that weren't so focused in depth in the base game, about the things that happened in the world and in the 1960s in the military operations, and how everything turned out as we've seen it, all those unfortunate experiments. So there will be also a lot of logs that you can read and to pick up the lore and find the builds in this new DLC about the, yeah, like I said, lore and background information. It'll take place in the February of 1962, because the base game only started, slight spoiler, at the end with the dreamer who turned into the nightmare to tell the story, but the Subject 2923, which would be probably his name, will focus more on what actually happened, and that the World Prime world actually has a lot of information about those events. So yeah, if you have seen that and are also eager to see more, let me know in the comments. And also, yeah, like I said, your opinion about this. If you're eager to play this, if you never played the game but are interested into picking it up, I surely recommend this game, especially if you have interest into slightly harder RPG games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or The Surge. This is a Souls-like game from an independent developer, and it's a lot of fun. You can also play it in co-op. In co-op it's even slightly harder, but more battles with 2 players, because the boss fights are mostly horde fights. But yeah, I don't want to take too much information for you away before you have ever played or tried this game. So I would check it out if I was you, and give it a chance if you've never tried it. And the upcoming DLC is promising, in my opinion, way more than Swarms of Courses, even though I liked it more than most of the community because it wasn't so well received. I can understand why. I think that Subject 2923 will be a nice little final package that Gunfire Games provides us, so I'm very grateful for that. And thank you for tuning in, for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.